Hey, what's up guys, it's Benny here and welcome to a £5 free-for-all match between the YouTubers at the Apocalypse DLC event that was held in London on Sunday. We all decided when our first game on Dig, no one knew the map, no one knew everything. We had a kind of like brief idea because the map Dig is a kind of a remodel, remake of the map Courtyard from World at War, which is one of the best maps in the game, I believe. And I was feeling pretty confident going into it, but we had like some amazing players in there like Fearcrad, iTemp, Ali-A, JX, we had Zonda as well. I'm not even going to go into that because, guys, I'll probably talk about it another time. But Jesus Christ, later on in the event, he beat us. It's shocking. But anyway, it was just a really fun event, and the DLC maps for the Apocalypse DLC are really good. Like, I actually really enjoy playing them, like I do with every newer DLC, because it kind of brings like a fresh breath of fresh air into the game, especially towards the end of it. And it's kind of what I want to talk about today is Gamescom, because I got to play about 10 hours plus of Ghosts at Gamescom. I literally just sat in the booth and just did not move. I was like, no, I am just playing Ghosts as much as possible. And there are some pros and cons to the game that I really did like. The one thing is it does feel really smooth, especially on the Xbox One. And like the big bonus of dedicated servers is gonna be insane. Like that is the thing I can't wait for, because I've not the greatest internet, and like a lot of the lobbies I go into are like really painful connections and stuff like that. And dedicated servers should hopefully fix that up and like allow us to have like a more pleasant experience and the thing, and hopefully make it feel more like it is on LAN, which I really look forward to. I think it's only on the Xbox One. I don't think they're bringing it onto the PlayStation 4 and the PC. I'm not 100% sure, I can't say that's confirmed, but from what I was talking to a few people about, it's only confirmed on the Xbox One at the moment. And guys, Ghosts as well, there's so many, like the marksman classes that are like the FAL in Black Ops 2, like, they're really good, but the one problem is we had like a set list of perks available. We didn't have any of like the perks that you kind of need to use the assault rifles or marksman rifles, stuff like that, because there was no quick draw, there was no stalker, which kind of makes the assault rifles go so much nicer, because when you're trying to run around with an assault rifle like I was trying to do, and like trying to take everyone out and just like run around corners and stuff, you would lose to every SMG humanly possible because you could not get your gun up quick enough. So I ended up playing on the table of like they had on the Wednesday, which was they had the Call of Duty Ghost stream. There was a load of pros at the event, and I was sat on their pro table for pretty much all of Wednesday, just so I could get as much playtime as I humanly possibly can. And I was playing against pros, and it was actually really funny. I was holding my own, because like I think what happens between like the difference between pros and like the public players who play public, is they've got tactics down to the ground, and at this stage of a game, like we can't live on an equal front. And I was actually holding my own really well, and like these two French pro players thought I was an actual pro. It was quite funny. They were like, what team do you play for? And I was like, I pub stomp. And it's just like, what? It was just a really good laugh, and I absolutely just loved playing on Ghosts. Like there's so many new things, like the destructible destructible scenery features are really useful as well. Like you can set like traps off, and like I got a few kills by blowing up the gas station on Octane and crushing some people, which was really cool. And the new game mode Blitz, that was so fun. I could see that being a really competitive game mode, especially if it's played properly. Like a few games I had when I was playing against just general media at the Xbox One party, there wasn't actually they didn't really just get the idea. There was no defense, so you could literally just chain runs in. But when I was on the pro table, it was hectic and thing. The games were so close. Like you're just rushing, and then there's like a couple people holding off. You kind of got to do like tactical things by like pushing through and using this thing called a 9-bang grenade. That it has like 4 charges. The longer you hold it, the more kind of like effects it gets. If you hold it for the full 4 charges, it kind of acts like an EMP, takes out their minimap and stuff like that, of what acts like a concussion and flashbang, and all that sort of stuff, which is really useful. Like you had to think so much more, especially because you didn't have quick draw and stalk. You had to kind of preempt when people are going to be challenging you and learning the maps, and that is a big deal with like I think about any Call of Duty game or anything like that. You need to learn the maps. Like you just can't. Like actually, guys, I'm just watching the free-for-all game now, and this is when this is where I'm thinking I've choked it. Mike was player number 1, and he was like catching me, and I could see him on the left of me going like full on, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna catch you, Benny, gonna catch you. It's like really close game. I won't spoil the end of it. But I hope you're enjoying it. And anyway, Ghosts. Back onto Ghosts. We only got to play on 3 maps, I think. We got to play on this big snow map, which was really, really cool. That was probably my favourite map. And we got to play on Octane, which is like a really fast-paced map, which kind of has the like kind of middle section. I can't remember what kind of map it like, but it's gonna be so hectic, and especially because there's gonna be no VSATs really in the game. Like, you can stack up your SATCOMs, which will kind of give you like an advanced UAV, but there's no VSATs, so like there's gonna be some super powerful perks and stuff. But there was this perk that allowed you to hack into other people's VSATs, which is gonna be really good like against support parties, because if you whack that on and someone's got a full set of support, you can hack into their what is it, SATCOMs. And also there's this like kind of FMJ style perk that shoots through ballistic vests, which I was kind of disappointed they brought back, because I hate ballistic vests, if I'm being perfectly honest. Not a biggest fan. It really annoyed me in Modern Warfare 3 when you went to shoot someone. It was just like an uneven fighting ground, like especially when it was like against a full 9-man and stuff like that. It's kind of like you kind of always on an uneven foot against them, so you had to be especially lucky and stuff, especially when they had spamming UAVs. But anyway, guys, I'm coming up to the end of the £5 free-for-all match. It is getting super tense. I thought I'd lost it here. He is on 29 kills. At 29, I just pull it here, and I'm like, you can just tell me. I'm just going like, oh my god, someone. And I died. I'm like, oh god, I've got to choke it. I just spawned it in, and managed to see the last person for the win, and I was like £30 up. I was like, woo! But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and like definitely, I'll bring some more ghost information, more detailed ghost information. It was just kind of like a general gist of everything going on around in my head, and also some of the stuff that, like the stories that I had at Gamescom and other games like Titanfall. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.